Oh, darn. I need to get this going. We can see everything. Come on. All right. We are live. That's better. Now we can see what we're drinking. All right. Good evening, everybody. It is Friday. What do we do on Friday? We free our minds to start the weekend. So let's get some people in here. Let's rock and roll. Let's get people in here. I will survive. View channel. Look at it. Huh?
Sure.
Who's your friend? Who do you have there? Is that Bob?
No, it's just a thing I found.
All right. Just a thing you found. Sounds good. Just inviting a few of my friends here.
This is crazy.
I'm going to invite you, Josh. So you can just have the direct link. All right. All right. After we're done inviting those people, let's invite some more people. As we're waiting for everybody to get in. Oops. There we go.
Oh, there's 5 in.
Um, one more, I think.
4.
There we are. Done there. Fix that. Let's go back to the full screen. All right, still waiting on some folks to get in. It takes a few minutes. Sometimes Facebook, YouTube doesn't notify people for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
But it's a nice space right here.
Yeah.
Merch over here. Real cool, crazy skeleton guy over there just looking at me and kind of creepy. A lot creepy. Got 4 people watching. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, to Free Your Mind Friday, everyone. The start of the weekend. We want to kind of wind down from the work week and ramp up that weekend. So let's get to it, everybody. I will start off by saying that we are at Spires Social. And if you don't know where Spires Social is, that is
Hilarious.
Polaris area. Yeah, so we're what, Lewiston or Delaware or like Worthington?
Custom Lewis Center.
Close to Lewis Center.
More Hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Try
I
to
got off
cross
the.
from the Polaris Mall.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Try to cross from the Polaris Mall.
Yes, I got off at the Polaris Parkway
Yeah.
exit from 71. So didn't take too long to get here. Howdy, howdy, everybody. I am drinking a Mad Moon Tangerine Dream. It is a cider. Mad Moon is one of my favorite cideries, along with Zimby. Zimby
That's
is
not a
another.
cidery. That's a meadery.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Okay, well then
Elder
Hell Branch.
Branch.
Hell
Yeah.
Branch. They're pretty good too. What up, Merlin? What up, Ma? Hello, everyone. What do we got here? I mean, you're pretty colorful tonight. And we got some fruit.
Yeah. So I have the El Jefe Mexican Lager, the Doppler, which is the Doppelbock,
Okay.
the Cookie Monster, which is the pastry stout.
That one actually sounds really cool.
Hey, Aaron.
What up, AA Ron?
The Tropical Manti, which is a hazy IPA. Again, everybody thinks I like IPAs.
There was a little bit of a lint or something in it. All right. Well, I mean, it looks like a wonderful spread that you got there.
Yep.
Oh, in goes the lime. You put the lime in your coconut and spit. Oh, sorry. All right, yeah. So, as I always like to start, I want to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for whoever, anybody that's here now. Please hit that like button because it does boost us up the ranking of being seen a little bit more than usual. So, if you are here, I would like to see y'all give me some love with some hearts. And please hit that like button. Please, please, please. Helps us out so
You
much.
said spank.
I said spank.
Yeah, you didn't say thank.
I'll spank you.
You said spank.
Thanks ya, spanks ya. You know, it's a little bit of a heartwarming opening. It's okay. Moving forward. You got an earbud in?
Yeah, I'm gonna take those out.
You should, yeah. Oh, were you listening to it? That's how you knew I said that, huh?
That was a delay. She wants to spank you for being here.
Yeah, I do. So there's about 4 or 5 of y'all here, so I just thank everybody. Again, who's this fella right
I have
here?
no idea.
Can we name him
It
Bob?
just says Spires Social on it. I just grabbed it off the top. I thought it would be funny. I didn't think you would point it out. I figured people would be like, why is there a skull there?
I mean, he's got some really cool merch on.
Yep.
As you see the merch, ow, I hit my elbow. Some more merch behind me. I am wearing an Oddities and Curiosity because it's got purple in it, and I'm wearing a purple jacket, so I want to stay a little bit warmer. Let's hop into what we got going on. Where we at? Spires Social. What are we drinking? Burr cider. For everybody that has been on the Ride of Spirits Facebook page, you have seen a recent post about Bike of the Month. There were 4 contestants that tied. So we went ahead and did a repost, and now you have to vote on only those 4 and tell us which one you like most, and which one should be on the cover photo for our Ride of Spirits page. So far, Cat Wright is in the lead with 5 likes.
It could be a tie because we have to add one because at some point in time, Kelly messed up one of our users. There's a Indian on there that possibly has 5 votes.
Oh, so it's raining again. I didn't think it was supposed to rain anymore.
Oh, glad that we didn't choose outside.
Yeah, no doubt. We would have been getting rained on right now. So the Indian, let's just go ahead and call it. Todd went ahead and voted for the Indian, which is, so that's 5.
Yep.
And now Cat's bike has 5, which is the side profile bike. The red Suzuki, the red and silver Suzuki, right? Are you sure?
Yeah, the Bulldog.
Yeah, okay.
I was looking at it.
It's red, right?
You focus. Red and white.
Okay. So we may have to do another tiebreaker tomorrow, depending on what comes in tonight. Tomorrow morning, we will.
Oh, no. No, Cat's in the lead, even with top vote.
Oh, okay. So Cat's in the lead.
Yep.
Okay. So the voting will continue until tomorrow, but we will monitor it. And I'm thinking Cat's going to be winning this month. And if that's so, then that's freaking awesome. Congrats, Cat. But
Yeah, she's a new member, too.
yeah, absolutely. I've been wanting to try to us for a while now. We met her through a event we go to for Ohio Still Horse Riders Group. I do some vendoring for my detail side of things, and we met with Kat. She was vendoring she's a realtor. So if you guys need a realtor, Kat Wright, she's a really, really great one, and I can send you guys her info if needed. All right, let me go back here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Weekly update time. Oh, first and foremost, though, we need to get Maddie, Thunder for Maddie, get going because that is tomorrow.
Yeah.
11:30 a.m. or noon, whichever one you can make. We are gathering together at my house, all motorcycles.
Your house?
Our house. Sorry, I'm speaking so.
Yeah.
Our house. All motorcycles are welcome. So if you and 10 other bikes want to come, you're more than welcome. We don't need to know them. We just want to make some loud noises for our neighbor friend Maddie.
Also, we want her to look at all the cool toys and not pervertedly, like all the cool motorcycles.
Yeah, she was very disappointed when we didn't do the first one.
Yeah,
And,
because we had a neighbor.
Well, that's fine. I wasn't going to go into that.
Yeah.
You know, when she's asking Daddy, where's all the bikes? Daddy, I hear something. Is that them? Is that them? I'm waiting. And she's just sitting in the, patiently waiting, looking out the front window, and nothing happened that night. So we definitely owe it to her. And can y'all let us know about the audio? It's starting to get a little bit more crowded in here, a little bit louder. So I don't know if y'all can hear us clear or not. Oh, that's so good. How's your drink? Oh, your cerveza.
Gave me the burps.
Oh,
So,
that's not good.
what else you got?
I'm just waiting for people to tell us about audio. Oh, you got it up too.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. All right, bike of the month. We have Thunder from Maddie. Weather looks great. No rain tomorrow. Thank goodness. What have I done since last Friday? Well, see, that was Memorial Day weekend, so I didn't work Friday. I didn't work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I went back to work Tuesday.
Okay.
We rode most of the weekend, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went to Hell Branch Cider.
I welded the trailer.
You welded a trailer, and I detailed a bike. We went to Hell Branch Cider. Good place, great conversation.
Accidentally ordered a new welder. Yeah. And plasma cutter. Yeah.
Wait, what? Plasma cutter?
Yeah, that's what that is. That's a plasma cutter.
No, it's supposed to be a welder.
And it comes with a plasma cutter. That's why the deal was so good.
We're gonna burn our house down.
It's there to cut metal.
Okay, and then we were at Zenby site, Zenby Meadery.
Zenby Meadery.
For a while.
Which is awesome.
They have great meats. Yeah. I suggest if nobody has been to Zenby Meadery, go there. If you want us to go with you, we will, because I really like that place.
Which
the owner is great.
Which tomorrow we are going to be at Thunder for Maddie. Aaron, John, and myself are going to be doing a small speakeasy tasting of Zenby's carrot cake.
Oh, cool.
So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that one would be pretty cool. We ended up traveling with a couple, Joe and Kathy to Parsons North Brewery.
Oh yeah. Well, they kind of tagged us. So
True.
we went to
We're at Hill Branch when they met up with us.
yeah, but where were we before that? Oh, Zenby.
NB, but they were eating, I think.
Yeah. We were at Zenby, went to Hell Branch.
What does it say? We can hear, but the background noise is loud. Your voice cuts out when the crowd gets louder. Okay.
Oh,
So we'll try to don't push no buttons. Try to make it a
why
little
don't you just
bit.
move it up?
I had to move it up, yeah. It's a little hard for me to move this without a little magnet on the inside, so it's a little hard to move it.
Hopefully that's better.
If anything, I'll just hold it like this and be like, yeah, so this giant skeleton keeps looking at me and winking his eyes.
I don't care what you do. But yeah, Joe met us at Hell Branch, and then we went to Parsons and met a crazy lady who followed us from Hell Branch.
Yeah, I don't remember her name. It was like Rose or Lisa, something like that. I think
I
it was
don't think you
Lisa.
want to remember her name.
Yeah, I don't either. It's a
She like
little.
followed in a car.
I think literally when we were at Hell Ranch, it's a small setting, so you only can fit 4 chairs at the bar, and then there's a couple other a round table over there and a round table behind
No,
us.
there's
I think.
two square tables.
Oh, okay, and
Yeah.
like I said, it's pretty
It's small.
pretty small, and Josh and the owner was up walking around, and
He was giving me a tour of the back. So
that left one seat open, and of course she took it. So um, out of nowhere, when me and my friend Joe and Kathy was talking, Joe was like, "Okay, where are we going next? You know, let's motivate." And I'm like, "I have no clue, dude. I have no plans."
we probably should have kept that to ourselves in hindsight.
It's
Yeah.
fine. But anyways, so
She was pretty crazy.
we ended up picking a location, and I think she just eavesdropped on our
Yeah.
conversation, and then as soon as we left on the motorcycles and we got to the next location, she showed up literally like 2 minutes after we get off the bike, and
Yeah,
we're still
she was like right
walking
behind
through
us.
the parking lot, and then she zoomed in like a mad woman in the park. I was like, "Oh, hey guys!"
I feel that like it didn't matter if we would have told her where we were, she probably would have found us. I felt like I was in Taken, you know,
Like
where
a stalker mode
where
happened
she's
just
like,
now.
I have a certain set of skills, and it's being obnoxiously weird,
I feel like
and I will find you to be obnoxiously weird.
it was creepy, for real. It was so creepy.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
But you know, Parsons North has changed a little bit. They had a cider fest earlier in the day, and I really thought that they would have a better cider selection, but it was only 3. They're dry, another one, and then the one I had was a blood orange cider. It wasn't very blood orangey. It tasted directly like orange juice. I drank it, and it was super thick too. Like, you know how orange juice has high pulp content? It was like that, and it was disgusting. I drank it though, just because I paid for it. But after that, we went home.
Yep.
We didn't get stalked anymore because
No.
we zoomed down the street.
Yeah, we didn't get stopped.
And
It'd been really bad if she showed up. Oh, you guys live here? I actually live over here. No, you don't.
so she kind of slipped up and told us where she lived a little bit. It was like she lives like 2 blocks down from where we were, but it was weird. It was totally weird. I never want to have that interaction with that lady ever again. But,
Definitely freaked me out.
So on Sunday, we woke up and we specifically had a ride Was that Sunday or Monday we had to ride
No,
at
Monday
noon?
was the ride.
Sunday. Oh, I had somebody drop their bike off for me to detail. Detailed all day long, and then I had another customer show up as I was detailing that bike, and because they were a veteran, and it was Memorial Day weekend, I went ahead and said, "Hey, man, let me go ahead and shine this up a little bit for you." So I did that, and he offered me money, and I'm like, dude, you did enough by serving for us. I appreciate what you've done. I owe you a lot more than just this, due to the fact that you kept us safe. And he was appreciative.
And I built a trailer.
And then next thing you know, um, or no, I'm sorry, the bike that I was detailing prior to the other one showing up is a memorial bike to all the fallen soldiers in the military. It's a USMC bike. Um, he was leatherneck, and this bike, it has so many memorial marks on it. A lot of meaningful things. And when you have custom backing plates in your dash, and you actually have your picture of you and coming out of boot camp, once a Marine, and then another photo of a skeleton with the same uniform on, and then it says always a Marine. And that was pretty powerful. That was a powerful bike. So I literally took my time on that and did my best work on that. He asked for a level 2, but I gave him a level 3 only because, again, he was a veteran. He was a military guy. He served. I didn't, so I owe him something. So I went ahead and went above and beyond and gave him that level 3 service. Memorial Day weekend, 2 veterans, I owe them. So that's what I did for them on Sunday.
I just built a trailer. So.
And then
Monday, we went to Rogers Garage Car Show.
Oh, dude.
That was awful.
Awful?
Oh, yeah, they had us parked on deep gravel.
It wasn't awful. So if you ride a motorcycle there, it's awful because you have to drive up and around and over in really deep gravel, and that was no bueno in my book. I was riding on the back of Josh's bike, and me and AJ was on the back of Aaron's, and we literally had to get off.
Hayden was with us.
And Hayden drove the car, but we literally had to get off of the bikes so they can actually move them through the gravel. It was so thick, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I never want to go through that again. So
that was pretty rough.
Anytime we go there, we're gonna have to just remember there's a lot of gravel. Now the show itself wasn't
the show
bad.
itself was good. It was so there was a orange or red Super Bee that no one can figure this out. It's a 440 car. It's a 6-pack car. It's plum crazy purple, but they painted it red, which made no sense. But what was really funny about the whole thing was we were watching Graveyard Cars, and Kelly a long time ago asked me what does plum crazy purple look like? And I said, well, it doesn't look like what's on TV. It's a lot more vibrant. You'd have to see it in person. So because the paint was flaking off, they had the deck lid open, and she opened the deck lid for me rather, and you could see the original 1970 paint. And I pulled her over and I said, that's what plum crazy purple looks like. And she goes, oh, it looks the same as over here on the corner. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Look at that and look at that. And you could see the vibrance in those old PPG colors. So that was cool.
Yeah, I've never actually seen an actual plum crazy purple. A lot of people like to manipulate with the PPG, but with PPG colors. But I'm gonna tell you what, like to see an original, even though it was just like certain little spots here and there, that was pretty cool.
And that paint oxidized quite a bit. So,
Yeah,
and once you seen it underneath the like where the seals were, it kind of like you kind of look at it and go like, I know why somebody painted their car plum crazy purple. But if you'd seen it on the outside, you'd be like, it's just a dull purple, but it's actually a pretty cool color.
yeah.
So, uh, there was a ton of cars there that were cool. There was a Hudson that was there.
Oh, Packard,
There was a Packard. There was a DeSoto.
Chrysler 300,
Chrysler 300. There was a Grand Prix.
tons of Mustangs and Corvettes.
There was a convertible Le Mans.
There was a Lamborghini.
There was a Lamborghini. There was
There was
a
a
McLaren.
McLaren. There was
Oh, there was a lot. There was a
there was a Ford Ranger
yeah. It was
XLT. I don't know if you saw that, but that was in front. That pulled out in front of you guys as we were leaving.
update on the Ranger. Might have a head gasket leak. So
You're a Ranger.
yeah, my
Oh,
Ranger.
no.
Yeah. Best part is that just motivates me to continue with the Godzilla project.
So, like I said before, hit that like button, hit them hearts because we need a lot of notification on what we do so we can,
There's no notification on my Ranger, though. It's definitely getting a Godzilla.
like more likes, the more higher our video is, so we can maybe start getting monetized or something.
Yeah.
'Cause right now we're far away from being monetized.
Yeah, I don't want to be monetized because if I'm monetized, that means people actually see me. I'd rather be non-seen.
I'd rather us be seen. Make a little bit of money doing a little bit of here and there stuff,
But
I
think monetized it is whatever.
Hey, I'm just saying, like anything to make money these days. Because
On the way home from the garage show, we stopped at a restaurant, had the worst service in the world.
yeah, that was Double Barrel.
I was gonna leave their name out of it.
I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, but this is a public service announcement. There was Double Barrel had one lady working the
Bar.
and one lady working the whole entire floor, the restaurant. It wasn't that busy. They were not knowledgeable about certain allergens, which I get it. So you play it safe with salads and stuff. To get a beverage, even a pop, took 15, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, it took a while.
It was ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what they were doing, but the bartender kept leaving, going somewhere else, and then the lady had to make drinks for the people out in the restaurant herself, and
Yeah, it sucked.
It was just terrible.
We don't need to go into detail about it.
Well, we're not going to go there anymore.
But when we went to leave, or actually when we showed up, I had found out that my rear jug was leaking. So
Oh, yeah. On your Harley.
yep. So
Yeah.
what was your drink again, Kelly? What were you drinking? She's drinking a Mad Moon cider. What is it?
Oh, Mad Moon Cider Tangerine Dream.
So, yeah,
It
so
is
that's going to
very
go
yummy.
up on the left probably tomorrow and then be completed hopefully like Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
There's that. That sucks. And then, the simple fact that you put double barrel sucked.
No.
All New Albany.
Yeah.
Great Bev Pat. Oh yeah, we sat outside and I got to talk to AJ, Aaron's son, about what he's doing with his Dyna
You didn't say where.
at New Albany, Brewdog.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah. Brewdog New Albany.
that was good.
I got my tan on their patio. Kept having to switch sides and sorry, my eyes itching. I didn't take an allergy pill.
We literally went through like 90 things of paint codes just so he could pick out the very first thing that I sent him. So that was fun.
But I mean, is he like down to the point of what he wants now?
Yeah, I think he is. I think there's stuff that he wants later on that's kind of going to be fun, but it's going to be years before we get there. You know?
Yeah, I
So,
can see that. Let's see. So Rogers Garage Show. We went to Brewdog, New Albany,
yep,
to chill out for a second. Then we ended up at Double Barrel. Got terrible service.
Yep.
Food service was terrible.
went to New Albany, had great conversations.
Absolutely. And then back to work. Right?
Well, you forgot that part.
Oh, no, it's fine. And then the guy that dropped off his street glide on Sunday, and I had him pick it up on Sunday because I was done. He ended up bringing me a 1947 all original Indian.
Yeah,
And if y'all don't know what that looks like,
it's scary.
it terrified me. I'm not gonna lie. Like now that I'm
That's-
into it, I'm not so terrified. But no, it terrified me at first. And
Yeah, it's great. Shifter on this side, timing on this side, throttle on this side.
if you guys are in Michael's High Shine wash and detailing for motorcycles page, you will see it posted. It's a beautiful blue, and yeah, it definitely terrified me. But you know, I tackled it, and it's a very lovely bike. Am I done with it? No, absolutely not.
She got one side done. Oh, that's a good picture next to my Ranger that's 9 different colors.
Yeah, it is. So I do want to show you guys what it looks like because this is before I have done anything. I don't know if y'all can see it, but
Don't mind the truck in the background.
did it move? Oh yeah, shoot. I don't know how to work this thing.
Man, I hope that wasn't a dirty photo. That
There
you just
ain't none of
flashed
those
up.
on here, Josh.
Except for that one.
Bull crap.
Yep.
All right, here we go again.
Showing pictures of my penis. We just lost 2 viewers because of that
Oh
incident.
no, here we go. That is my 1947 Indian. I thought I was going to be terrified, but no, I'm not. Once I got into it and realized it's just another bike, that's how I'm treating it. So it's turning out to be a very wonderful bike, and I'm very proud of it because the white walls are now white again. And I am not done with it, but I should be done with it on Sunday. It's
a good looking Ranger.
It's a good looking Ranger. So that was my adventure of yesterday, and I think I did like 2 hours of it. Woo. All right, Ma. Catch you later.
Righty.
Brick and mortar versus internet. You have something about brick and mortar versus internet.
I discussed that last week.
Last week? Oh, okay.
But I would like to say something about that, though.
What's that?
So I ordered a helmet last
yeah.
Tuesday from Iron Pony, and they gave me no tracking or anything along that lines. And they said it should be here sometime this week, which is fine. I'm not in a rush for it. Anyways, so I called him today because it's been over a week, and the guy looked up and he goes, "Yeah, I saw your order go out." And I'm like, "Okay, well," he goes, "I'll look into it and I'll get you some tracking and all that stuff." And that's fine. Never called me back. I'm sitting there and I'm literally going through ads for Rocket 3s with Aaron before today, or before this live stream. And I'm like, We're comparing prices. We're talking motorcycles. We're watching beer league and all that stuff. And dogs go to the front door. They're barking. I don't pay attention. I finished a survey I needed to do for work, and uh, anyways, I go outside. There's a box. And it's from Iron Pony, and I'm like, didn't get any notifications, no nothing. Just it is what it is, right? So I open the box. On the side of the box, there's like this fabric. I pull the fabric out. It's a Ride Triumph, like the zip up jacket, like hoodie jacket.
Triumph motorcycles?
Yeah, Triumph motorcycle. And Aaron was like, man, that's so ironic that we were just talking about. I was like, yeah, it's funny as hell. So I messed with him a little bit, and then I gave him the hoodie. And now he's going to be looking for a Rocket 3. But it was just so weird that they would stick that in there, knowing that it was not knowing that it was going to be late, I guess. But it was really strange. And I got my helmet. It fits.
Was it on packing slip?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I mean, misshipment. Oops.
A misshipment, but an ironic
A
misshipment.
good one.
Yeah.
And how do they know your size?
Yeah, that was the weird part. So I don't really want to say the size
You don't have
because
to.
the size is like one size smaller than the size I need. But it was really funny because it fit me, and then I had Aaron try it on, and it fit him, and it was like perfect. It was hilarious. You're totally welcome. But yeah, it was hilarious as hell, and yeah, it was. I couldn't be mad because I got a free gift, which does make me kind of like a Indian giver because I gave it to Aaron.
But I
They
think-
gave me a
mean,
gift, and I was like, "Here you go, Aaron. Here's a gift for you."
No, it's called passing it forward.
Paying it for it, but
Yeah, paying it forward.
yeah, that was actually kind of funny. But yeah, I think that stores. Did you really just smack me in the head?
No, there's a gnat.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think that brick and mortar stores need to actually take care of the customer a little more than I was dealt with.
Your whole experience with getting this
Oh,
this
it's been a
helmet has
nightmare.
been, yeah, terrible.
It's been a nightmare. I rock it 3 times.
So, brick and mortar versus the internet. You know, it's like
Well, with the internet, at least you get, tracking. Apparently, because brick and mortar, you don't.
you didn't get any tracking,
No, I didn't get any tracking.
no email, no nothing.
And
no
I emailed
confirmation.
them. I emailed them like 4 days later, like, hey, can I get some? Can you stop that? That is really weird.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, can I get some tracking or something? And like, no response. I'm like, geez, all right.
That's not good
whatever.
customer service, eh?
No, like, so it's like either you get ignored by online or you get ignored by brick and mortar. Do you want to be ignored in person or do you want to be ignored online?
At least the brick and mortar, you can walk in there and
Again,
puff out your chest
do you
and show
want-
you how. Show
do
them
you
how
want to
angry.
be ignored in person or do you want to be ignored online? It's kind of the same way.
I don't know. Be like Homer and Bart Simpson. Ah, are you listening to me, jerk?
I don't think that's what happened. So it was a weird experience. They did give me a free gift, and I was able to re-gift it. That sounds so bad.
But that guy is getting a Triumph, so you
Well, he's
Triumph
looking for one. Yeah.
motorcycle shirt to a Triumph.
Yeah. So
potential guy.
that was pretty ironic and funny at the same time. Because those hoodies, I think those hoodies are pretty expensive.
I mean, they
like-
gotta be every bit of like $40 or more. 'Cause I think it was lined, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Hey, Aaron, is it lined? Is it pretty thick?
It's
Not like
$115. What the heck?
115.
No, that can't be the same thing. No, that is not the same.
No way.
Aaron, I think I need that hoodie back.
Now you're an Indian giver.
Hey.
You can't do that. Come on now.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh my gosh.
It can't be that much.
How was your doppel?
Doppel was good, just a little dry.
little dry. And then your Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster is really good, but it is warm. It is warm because we always start these live streams late. I don't know. Triumph Cleveland. Let's try that.
All right.
Honestly, I don't remember what it looks like.
It's got the
I know it's
Triumph.
blue.
It's circle with Triumph right here, like the
Okay.
logo
Like
is right
that?
here. Yeah.
$100?
Yeah, that's it right there.
It's $100 hoodie.
You're welcome, Aaron. Oh my gosh.
Nah, he's worth it. He's worth
Absolutely.
it. He's worth it. I know where he sleeps, so if I want to get it back, I will.
That sounds creepy.
I also know your garage code, so if I want to sneak in and grab it, I will.
Oh God, that's
It
even
was
more
$100
creepier.
fucking dollars.
I would have said 40.
I would have said 42, but $100. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Kickstands and coffee is every Saturday at Throttle Co. off of Mountain Street, 9 a.m. to noon. And after you do that, don't forget to come over, swing by our place and do Thunder for Maddie.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try to make this a big event. I did buy beer.
We got brats. We spent tons of money on brats.
We spent like $200 something.
Oh, gee,
on
I
this
was
event.
not gonna look at that, but
Yeah, it was $156 for everything she wanted, and then
brats and buns.
Oh no, there was way more.
That's all I need.
Cheese.
I mean, for the event, it's just brats and buns.
Paper towels.
We were out of paper towels. You can't even
Embroidered stuff. It was
There's
expensive.
no embroidered.
And then like there was the beer portion, which
that's all on you.
which they're domestics, so like it was like $8 for like 5 cases.
I mean, we got stuff on tap.
You leave my tap stuff alone.
You got stuff on tap.
That's right, I got stuff on tap.
I do not.
But anyways, I digress. Yeah, let's make it a big event. Like I said, she's a really cool little girl. Let's make her happy. Let's show her some cool bikes.
Show her that we can be loud. We know how to be loud.
Also show her that we're the coolest neighbors because we can gather people with cool things. They make cool noises. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I am really excited. I gotta do a little bit more cleaning of the house, and it's ready to go. You know, our lawn is already mowed. We're gonna move the cars around to the
We
side.
didn't mow it. I don't know. She don't mow it.
No, we didn't mow it. Never mowed it.
That's right.
He mows, I weed eat. That's the rule.
Yeah.
That's the agreement.
So
we'll move the cars out. We can move whatever we need to move, and then we can clear out the garage of all the bikes and utilize the space in there. Put up the canopy top. Put out the table.
yeah, I
Get
may
the
get the
rock
canopy
griller.
top from the backyard also, and move it to the front.
Oh, the blue one.
Yeah, I wish I had time to make like a banner or something, but we just didn't have time.
We got a Rider Spirits thing we can throw up.
Yeah, but we didn't have like a Thunder for Maddie.
Oh, we don't need
Banner.
one. I mean, it's a one-time deal.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on how many people show up.
That's true.
Then we may be talking about having like a Thunder for Maddie next year and a band playing on cardboard boxes on the front yard. You never know.
Oh my God.
I already have a band. He said he would play. Just let us know. Let him know.
I mean, that would be awesome. That'd be totally cool.
That'd be hilarious. So
Do you like your Cookie Monster, you said?
it is. I would like it cold. See, the issue when we do these things is like we have to prep, and normally the busy times are around 7:30. So I have to get my flight when we first get here at like 7:10 or whatever time, and it just kind of sits until we get everything set up and moving.
Yeah.
So most of the time, my flight is on the room temperature side. So if it's bad, like cold, it's way worse room temperature. So
And it's a 9%.
no,
Pastry stout.
this is actually really good. It's just I would like to know what it tastes like cold. So
I mean, it smells good. At 15 minutes left. What's the last one? Your hazy?
that's the easy. If Aaron's still watching, he's probably like, "Oh, I can't wait for him to have this one.
Making fun of you.
I can't wait for that face."
Oh yeah, I do want to show you around a little bit, if you don't mind.
No, why don't you take him to go see a.
I don't know how dirty it's gonna be, so.
Just slow down when you do it this time.
Ouch. All right. So I'm not sure about the delay or anything on it, but I want to show you guys a little bit of Spires Social. All right. So you got Josh.
I'll do some late commentary.
What are they saying?
That is me taking a drink.
Oh,
Oh, that is an earthquake.
that is an earthquake. Yeah, I had to take it off the stand. All right. Presenting the Brew Skeleton.
Yeah, he's a pirate.
He is so cool, and his eyes are all.
He's a pirate.
He's gonna look into your soul.
Look into the world below.
Pretty cool, y'all. Pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna do a 360. Hit that thumbs up, like button. Got merch here in the corner. You got Gallagher. You got the brewery in the back. You good? Try to go real slow here. Full service bar. Alright. That is. Oh, I got the comments on here now. Spires Social Brewing Company. Let's go outside. Some patio doors here. Cool fire pit. Uh-oh. Cool heaters. Cool lake all the way back there. Pond. All right. Now we have this really cool wall that leads into the brewery. And then back in.